When your partner threatens suicide. I will kill myself if you leave. It seems like a no-win situation. When someone you're close to says something like this, it can feel like the world just stopped spinning. People who have a mental illness such as borderline personality disorder typically have a higher risk for suicide. Depression, a history of substance abuse, and other disorders carry risks as well. If your partner truly wishes to die and has a plan and intention to follow through, get immediate help. Call your local emergency number or call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255. But what if your partner regularly threatens suicide? Particularly whenever you're not doing something he or she wants you to do, or when you're trying to leave the relationship. First, understand that this is a form of emotional abuse. Your partner is trying to manipulate you by playing on your feelings of love and fear for them. You might get angry when this happens, but you also might feel like you have to give in to them in order to avoid a potential tragedy. When your partner makes these threats repeatedly, there are steps you can take to protect yourself and possibly help your partner as well. Number 1, you can tell your partner you care about them, but stick to your boundaries. Giving in to threats over and over does not make a relationship healthy, and it only creates anger and resentment on your end. You could say something like, "You know I care about you very much, and I understand you're upset right now, but I will not do as you demand under threat of self-harm." Number 2, you can put the choice to live or die where it belongs, on your partner. You can't be responsible for another person's actions no matter what, and this includes when your partner chooses to be abusive. An optional response is, "I think our relationship should be based on love and respect, not threats. I really care about you, but this is your choice and I can't stop you from making it." 3, remember that no matter what your partner says, you don't have to prove anything. Even though they might be saying something like, "If you really loved me, you'd stop me from killing myself." The real truth is that there are unhealthy patterns in your relationship. Until those unhealthy patterns are addressed, they will most likely continue no matter how many times you give in to your partner's demands. If your partner often says they are going to kill themselves when things aren't going their way, they are not showing you love. They are likely trying to control your actions. If this is the case, consider the tips above and try to get help where you can. You might try talking to a counselor or other professional therapist if that's an option for you. But remember, you are not your partner's counselor, and you can't force your partner to get help if they don't want to. They have to make that choice for themselves. Citation, thehotline.org/resources/when my partner threatened suicide. Thank you for listening.